Well, hi there. If you're watching this video, you have come to find out how you can remove the background of an image in GIMP. Now, of course, there are two methods. One is to already have an image that you have imported, which has a green screen effect already in there. So suppose you're filming something and you put the green screen up back, you can go ahead and cut it out right away. So you click the wand tool or the select color tool. So this one selects all the color that's touching the color you just selected. This one selects all colors in the entire image that match that color. You can interchange and use which one works best. So click that, click delete. Whoops, I forgot one thing. You have to do layers, transparencies, add alpha channel. You always have to add an alpha channel. Okay, now it's added. Let's delete that. Okay, once you see those squares, you know you're working with a transparent PNG file. So, if you want to keep going, just keep deleting some of this green. Just keep selecting, keep deleting, until it's about gone. Yeah. Might take a little while, but in most cases it's actually not that long. Oh, there's still a little green left there. Well, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here. I don't want to waste your time. You understand how that works. You go until you get just where you want all that green's missing. But there are chances that the image you're working with doesn't already have that. Suppose it's like this image here, and you only want this pumpkin. You want to Photoshop that out, as it were, and get rid of all the other stuff in the background. And the old-fashioned way, what you have to do with this one, is you have to draw around it. So we're going to choose the least common color that we see in here. Usually that's green. That's why they use green screen in the first place. Maybe not green screen. This or green might not be the least common just because there's green here, but I don't think it'll be a problem. The fact is it's not close enough to matter. So what we do is we select color green. We get the pencil tool, and yes, you do want the pencil tool. And then you come and find a paintbrush that you want. I prefer this one right here, or just any of the circles will matter. Well, excuse me, will do. So we get it just small enough to where you think you can work with it comfortably, and then you outline your image. And for me, this works best when I zoom in, and it works better for me with a small paintbrush because my hands are kind of shaky. If you have shaky hands too, you know, you kind of understand where I'm coming from. So this is actually a little bit difficult for me, but it can still be done. So all you're going to do is just outline your image. And while we're here, let's make sure we remember to add the alpha channel. Almost forgot again, didn't we? And something I've learned when it comes to cutting out images, see, sometimes you go onto the image, or sometimes you don't cut enough off. It always looks worse if you accidentally leave too much. It's better to cut a little bit into the image than not enough. So just keep that in mind. And we're going to keep coming around. The reason why you might prefer to use more like a paint tool instead of this is, see, like when I use this, it's not as defined on the edges, and sometimes it actually makes it look less pixelated, which sometimes that's what you want when cutting out. So that might be something to keep in mind. For these purposes though, we're just going to use the pencil. And we just keep cutting around. We're getting there. Yes, we are. We're getting there. The more complicated the image, the more corners, the longer it takes. But you know, people have been doing this for years. You'll get the hang of it, and you'll learn just what they had to go through. Huh. See, I left some of the image out there. Better to cut into the image than not take out enough. Let's try this again. Okay, so we've made it all the way around. Now we make the brush bigger. Let's get rid of all this other stuff out here. We don't want that. done. Almost done. Accidentally make a mistake, hit Control Z, you know the drill. Ta-da! Now, delete it! By using that magic wand, click color and select delete. And then go select none, and look at that! You've cut out your image, and you remove the background. And once you've done that, you can even Control A, Control C, go to another image, and just Control V and paste it right over. And use it however you want in any image. Really quite cool. And, oh yeah, make sure you do to new layer too when you paste it. I've done this hundreds of times. I do this all the time for my thumbnails on the different channels that I work on, and it's a nice thing to have. So anyways, now you've seen it, and now you know how to remove the background of your image.